Okay, car assembly. We're going to make a new assembly, put the car together. So we're going to say new. It's going to be car. And you know what? I'm thinking my working directory is not right, so let me check that. And let's go into my Creo folder and right click the car folder. And yeah, it wasn't right, so that's good. I checked. New. We're going to go car. And this is going to be an assembly. This is the final assembly of the car. Click OK. So what's the main part of the car? Car body. So we're going to say assemble the car body, or we said car, and open it up, and you're going to make this default. So we're going to pull this menu down and select default, aligning it with XYZ axis on the environment, and accept it. And you can actually put any part on you want right now except for the hat, because the hat is on the person's head, and so the person has to be there to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and put our tricked out rims in. So if you did the tricked out rims, you can put those in. And that was actually an assembly. So we're assembling an assembly by adding assembly to it. So this would be called a sub-assembly. So click open, and there's your tricked out rims. Pretty basic. You're going to say, the rounded part of the axle, so that cylinder, is going to touch the rounded part of our wheel well. Okay, and then you got some math to do. Well, essentially the flat inside of the wheel is going to touch the flat outside of the car, but not completely. Okay, and I'm going to turn my planes off here to clean it up a little bit, make it a little easier to see. But if you look at this, we've got a gap here. So we have a math problem. Well, how long was the axle originally? 63. How wide was the car? 58. Well, 63 minus 58 is 5, and we want an even gap, so divided by 2, and you should have 2.5. So while you're in this constraint here where that's touching, go ahead and go to distance and put in 2.5. And this should balance it out so both sides are the same. Accept it. And that's what your tricked out rims look like in your car. Like that. Pretty cool. Alright, do it again. Assemble. Tricked out wheels. And we're going to do the same thing. Cylinder to cylinder. Alright, and then come in here and say, alright, now we're going to go flat to flat. Alright, and then the last thing is we want to center them. So we're going to come up here and put in a distance of 2.5. There you go. Alright, so wheels are on. Give it a chance here to update it. So that's our tricked out rims. And those of you who do extra things on your car, you could have cool wheel wells around the wheels, you could have spoilers, hoods, all kinds of neat stuff. That would be on here too. Let's go ahead and put the dovetail bar in now. So we're going to say assemble, and we've got to back up here and find our dovetail bar. And this is a tricky part. So we got to think about what touches what. Well, the underside of this bar, this 29.5 dimension, is actually going to touch up inside the car here, or that 31 dimension. You see it, and it aligned it. Now if it doesn't align it immediately, go up here and select coincident. Okay, and now that it's done, it's good, it's aligned, but it's flipped up the wrong way. We need it to flip down, so it's going to be underneath the car. Okay, next constraint, the hole is going to align with this hole, and see it's going to bring it inside of there. Again, if it doesn't move, coincident. And then the final constraint, it thinks it's fully constrained because we've addressed basically X, Y, and Z on where the bar is positioned inside the car. So we have to force it into a third constraint. So we say placement, new constraint, and we're going to say the end of the bar is going to align with the front of the car. And when we do that, you should have the ability to rotate it around, or go up to the pull down menu and say angle offset, and now you're going to spin this thing around, and you're going to spin it around until it's a number like 0, 360, 180, 90, whatever makes it look right, and then accept it. And now when you look at the bar and you look at it from the end of the car, you can see that we have an equivalent gap on both sides. It is centered, and the bar is the same length as the car. The rounds match the front of the car. It's good. So we're going to put the passenger in now. So find your passenger. And we have two things to do here: rounded foot to rounded hole. Okay, and it looks like it's done, but it's not. And then we're going to say the bottom of the foot will align with the bottom of the car. And you can see how that pops up and makes those even, and accept that. That's done. Alright, now the hat. So let's go ahead and assemble the hat on the person. And this is just going to be one thing: the rounded underside of the cap to the rounded top of the head, and then you have to come up here and center it. And when you do that, the hat's on there correctly. Now if you want to rotate the hat around, you can do that. What you have to do is go into Move and change Translate to Rotate, and then you can start goofing around with this hat. I don't care how you put it on here. You can put it on here any way you want. So there you go. So he's kind of got his hat flipped up like that, and accept it and save it. That's it.